What's good, people? Just waiting for my co-host Sim. Give me a couple minutes, couple seconds. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Just waiting for the co-host, Mr. Zim. The man of the hour with the power. What up?
The flower power, what is up, bro?
Flower power every day, bro. You know how it is. Ah, tired, man.
Oh yeah,
Tired of being home.
I'm tired of being tired.
Well, I just got some good news, so we'll see what happens.
You mind to share, motherfucker, or what?
What happened?
I said, do you mind to share or what?
I'll tell you later.
All right. You can't be teasing like that, bro.
No, man, it's just but
Oh, that looks dope, man. They look better than those that we do not mention.
oh yeah,
That
you
looks
can't
sick.
see
That looks sick.
that one. And then
Damn.
it has 5 coats of gloss. Dreads is the one that told me, he goes, wait 10 minutes, gloss it again.
Yeah, you gotta let it finish drying.
Yeah, I mean they smell strong. I gotta take them out before my mom starts talking shit. Yes, I stay with my mom. Gotta be close
Yeah,
to the
no.
family, dude. All right, man. So I guess this is part two, right?
So this is definitely round two. Sick ass with the clear coat. So yeah, dude,
Yeah, man.
this is definitely part two of the artist MMA battle breakdowns, where we will be going and breaking down every battle. Let's see if we could get a four. You know what I mean?
4. Oh, let's work then. Let's work.
Let's definitely work. So, long story short, for you guys that don't know, big almighty Bruce13, co-host Zim Zimmer right here, and we're doing this as part of the Monsters of Art Clan crew, where we host artist versus artist battles. That's right, you heard it right. Artist versus artist battles. We have a few battles. We have things such as a theme battle, theme 228 battles. We have the blind battles, where two opponents go head to head. Nobody sees the art until the day of that time. There it is. And then after that, uh, what else we got? We got pink slip battles by named after our joke DT underscore. So that's where if you battle and you lose, you got to submit your piece to the winner. Uh, so a bunch of cool shit. Last time in round one, or episode one as we call it, um, we definitely went ahead and we had the first three battles that we talked about. Just a little quick recap. Let me see if I could get it here. The battles. The very first one was that the TJ Mars art versus picture player.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
last
So
one we talked about. No, no, was
that's
it?
the no. I think that's the first one.
Yeah, that's.
Uh,
Yeah,
that
you're right. I'm sorry. That's the
that's
first
the
one.
first battle. The second battle went Thalo Halo versus Kevin Once. That was battle two. Battle three was Juva Rose versus Neon Haze one. So in this battle, we're gonna break down my battle versus Mike Ramirez.
Ooh,
Uh, yep, that's pretty good. We also have Street Cider versus Spellon Art. We got Call Me Dreads versus
ooh.
Rod Quinn. And if we could get to it, we'll get that K Comic Kid versus Joke DT. So that's the way the battle works. If you guys missed it, definitely go to Chatting with Zim on YouTube and go under videos, and you'll find the first episode or round one. So hell yeah, let's get into it, brother.
Hold on, I'm just trying to pin your name real fast. Zima.
Ah,
Okay, go ahead, bro. My bad.
are you good?
All right, man.
There you go. Just a
Also,
little.
can't see it. Oh, okay.
A quick sketch of what's to come.
Good shit. Good shit.
So it's gonna be the Red Ranger rocking the shield with Raphael on there.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. The red demons. All right, guys. So that being said, let's get straight into it. Like I said, if you guys go to round one on YouTube, hit up Chatting with Zim and go under videos, and we'll explain everything there of how the battles break, how to battle, and how to find us. And we'll say it at the end of the show as well. So, all right, let's get into it. So, battle 4 on this one was me versus Mike Ramirez.
Mm.
And the funny part was that I was hella booked, man. I am not gonna lie to you. I had a lot of shit going on, and I'm like, this will be easy, quick characters. I seen everything everyone's doing before. I'm like, piece of cake. And guess what my theme was, huh, Bruce?
For Zim's and Mike Ramirez battle theme, since they're both very, very, very good artists, we decided to go with Transformers versus Gundam Wing.
Yep,
Very
yep,
complicated. If you guys drawn robots, especially Japanese style anime robots, a lot of small squares, a lot of connections, it's a pain in the ass to draw.
very.
And they had what, 3 days?
Um,
No. You guys had a couple. You guys had like
yeah, we had like 4 or 5 days to
4 or 5 days,
get something
but
going.
still, on four 228 slaps. Which, if you're a slap artist or if you've drawn on slaps, you know that one slap is not. It's like small, but still for that much detail, 4 slaps. I mean, that's a little canvas. But the guys got it done.
Yeah, we definitely did that shit. It was it's for me mech stuff, like Gundam suits and Transformers. It's really a lot of detail work. Um, and it's usually something I really don't do. You've quite a few times you guys seen me do some Transformer work, but it's always been like headshots. It's never been any like physical piece, so that was the challenge on myself, and
But
definitely got to know some shit. What happened?
aren't you happy you did it?
Yeah. I'm happy I did it. More overwhelmed that we got to see the actual winner at the end, and
Because
it
it also, in between doing the drawing, the slap, in between doing the drawing for the battle, with a time frame, you have work, you have family, and you have chatting with them.
oh yeah,
So that's a lot on your plate to do a battle.
yeah. On top, yeah. Not only was shit going on, personally at work, there was a lot of fucking. It was what 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Like almost a month.
Oh yeah, about a month ago. So definitely there was a lot of things going on in the office with this whole corona shit going on. And everything was just out of whack. I have no idea how I managed mentally, but I got it done, guys. And here we go. Let's get into this battle. So let's break these down for you. So definitely the Rio Zimzima, this idiot versus Mike Ramirez, 5637. And this is the way it broke down.
It's a little pixelated, but you can always go back to the Mac page if you want to get a better look. Monsters Art Clan.
Yeah, if I were you, dude, definitely go ahead and pin that up as opposed to myself.
Hmm.
Pin up the Monsters Art Clan at the bottom.
While I do that, you want to break down yours?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and talk about my piece, ladies and gentlemen, as I know this like the back of my hand. Oh my God, what the hell is that? No, I'm just joking. Yeah, so on this piece, it was a very um, Gundam versus Transformers. I had to take into the account the size proportion of Optimus Prime, which the Transformer I chose, versus the Gundam suit here. So I think if from all the research I did, give or take, Optimus is about 23, 24 feet high. And one of these Gundam suits is about 60, 61 feet. So it's almost a third of the suit. And this is the piece that I created. Um,
Love that piece.
yeah, it's a pretty awesome piece. You got
Is that piece for sale?
uh, that's a good question. The original is for sale. I have gone back and outlined it again, so it's a lot more redefined. Um, and I will eventually post that up sometime this week. I was gonna show it right now, but I'm like, nah, we got something to get through. So,
Hey, FYI, if I get what I think I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna end up buying that from you.
oh man, I don't know, man. I'll trade you for some of that art cans, dude. I don't mind.
Oh, we could work it out. I got many
Or
more on the.
or we could do a candle if you want.
I was actually thinking of. I'll talk to you about that later. I'm thinking of actually painting on the glass.
Hell yeah, do it.
But yeah,
So
let me, oh, did you give your breakdown on that piece already?
So that's my breakdown. The way I wanted to fit it, was Gundam being exploded. Obviously, Optimus being the victor in this piece, as I'm more biased and I know more about Transformers. So made him the winner. I gave you guys, all the fans, a little bit of extra. You got Unicron in the back there. Definitely gave
Ooh.
Optimus his battle axe. I apologize for the video quality. It's not the best, but you could definitely find a very upscale quality version right there on the Monsters Art Clan. And at the bottom here, if you guys Gundam suit guy there, out of his eye, he's falling out. He's dead on the floor. So
That's the what I like about that the piece you did is that it's Transformers versus Gundam. Technically, also too, when you get a piece like that, it's you pick a winner, right? If you're gonna do the drawing, or you pick a battle scene where they're gonna fight. I am so happy you went with Transformer with Optimus winning the fight, because at the end of the day, I like Gundam, but like you said, I don't know a lot about him. I know enough, but at the end of the day, it's like, come on, he's a living entity. He's a living or bioorganism, and he has to win the battle. So I love the fact that even though he's smaller and whatnot, he won. The way you did it, where it's like he finished them, he's lying down. If you guys go to Monsters Art Clan and look at the original drawing on the slap, the detail is incredible. And he touched it up again too. But even before
yeah,
that, we have the original one on the Monsters Art Clan page. Follow, go check out the scroll down, and you can see all the past battles. Long story short, I really love the detail. I love the sparks. I love how you have the battle damage on the robots. I think even Optimus has a couple scratches here and there, right?
yeah, he definitely has one there across his upper chest. His glasses are shattered. A bunch of little details. You got some bullet points right there. Even Gundam's all scratched up. His both of his arms are missing. It's
And I
ripped
love the
off.
fact that you use bullets, because Gundams do shoot missiles and bullets. It's not really like they're shooting lasers.
So I originally wanted to go with Optimus holding his hand, the Gundam's hand from this middle finger, so it looked like it's a middle. He's holding it by the middle finger, giving us the middle finger. But I'm
Yeah,
like, nah, that's too much. I don't want to cause any crazy wars.
yeah, that's the thing, man. But all in all, bro, your background, there's so much going on uh that I love the piece, man. There's so much going on. Uh I mean you have what's it called in the background, the planet?
Unicron,
You have Unicron that I mean, bro, how did you think of that? That's incredible. I mean, I wouldn't even thought of.
Unicron. You got space. You got the blends in the back. A little galaxy there. You know, big ass
That's
explosion.
a comic book cover. That is a poster. That is so many things, bro. But yeah, that's my thoughts about it. I just said fire. I don't give it. There's nothing I could say next because we on these breakdowns we're not gonna kiss ass 100%. We're criticizing it in a good way, like we're gonna criticize our own work. But there's nothing I could really criticize with this piece. It's in your style. The characters are visibly like you know who they are, and just the way you set it up, man, it's badass, bro. It's badass.
Cool. Now let's look at my opponent, Mike Ramirez,
Woo!
5637. Now Mike Ramirez, man, I was very worried because I seen his work, and his work, I mean, if you guys can't already fucking tell, it's super clean. Um Definitely gave me a run for the money. Uh I was the battle was very close actually. I don't remember the ties, but it was a close one, I think. It wasn't
It
like a
was
landslide.
it was to the last couple minutes where people were still voting. Yeah, it was close. It was close. It was real close. My breakdown on this piece is plain and simple. It looks like it's straight out of a comic book. It's the red he used. It's not too dark. It looks like the inside of the pages. The line work is fan fucking tastic. If I could
Yep,
curse.
yeah, it is.
Uh, I can't really criticize nothing on this piece, but one major thing: there's no Gundam.
Yeah. I was about to say the same thing. I think that if he would have added that Gundam, I think I he would have easily won it. Um
Yeah, because it's. I mean, and also let's talk about graffiti. He used a bubble letters, which are like a lot of people call them beginner letters or whatnot. But those bubble letters, the Mister Slaps, they're bubble letters, and they're some of the best bubble letters I've seen. The way they actually look like they're bubbled up, like it's something so simple that he does, but he makes it look fucking complicated. So I give him props on that. It's such both pieces are. It's such a. I mean, I didn't vote because I on the Battle Master. Oh yeah, by the way, the Hollow came up with that name for me, Battle Master. Um, and I can't vote because I got to be neutral. But goddamn, I'm happy I didn't have to vote because Sim is my boy, Mike is my boy. But not only that, forget friendships aside, the fucking art's incredible. I want both slaps, to be honest with you.
Yeah, my pretty much my take on this. It's a super clean work, extremely clean, compared to the one I handed in. Um, and to be honest, I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses. I don't know if you guys could tell, but my Gundam is way cleaner than my Optimus, and that's just because Optimus was done on the quicks towards the last day and a half. You know, I was like, fuck. I'm like, let me go ahead and outline it. I'm like, nah, this is already too much. It was already late. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna turn it in as is. And you know, just wise words, man. Don't do that. Definitely, if you guys ever battle, make sure you guys take your time and definitely work out the kinks because little details like this may cause you the win or the loss. You know what I mean?
Don't wait till the last minute, an hour before the battle.
Nah, neither do that. You know, make sure you guys give yourself some time, especially if you guys are gonna battle for the non-blind battles. So
But
yeah,
that being said, let's talk about the winner. How the voting went. The voting was super close, but the winner was Mr. Zim Zimmer himself at the Real Zim Zimmer. And from I guess you could read some of the comments on why people were we're picking yours. I could see why, but it's still
Well,
very difficult.
esoteric underscore art and illustration says your work is incredible. He was referring to mine. Um, let's see. It says Zimma and UMB says Zimma, I love you so much, but Mike Ramirez murdered it in cold blood. The saturation, the angle, the word bubble, amazing work, competitors.
And you see like it's that's what
And
line
and and UMB's part of Max, so you know what I mean. The
we're
purpose of
not
these
biased.
battles is to be real. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what else we could do here. Let's see. Am I even picking on? I don't even think I chose the right one. I think I chose a different one. But there's many like that.
Well, regardless, I mean, at the end of the day, art is in the eye of the beholder. Something that is very technical, very complex, can lose to something that has the right color schemes and it's simple. That doesn't mean it's better than the other one. That just means people have different tastes. What I look for in comments is if an artist comments, I'm not hating on the casual person that loves art, but if an artist comments, I kind of like go more with his opinion a little bit more because they understand line work, saturation, color scheme, placement. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I mean, at the end of the day, Zim, you took it, bro, and that was a heavy hitter. Also, a very important thing that has to do with these battles is, which I try to tell people, please vote off of what you like, not who's your homie. But that's what has more. He has more followers than you, right?
Yeah. I think he beats me by like 1,000 followers. So
Pretty tied, pretty tied. I mean, not compared to like Tahalo's battle versus Kevin One's. That was just like 60,000 followers versus 5 or 8.
something like that. It was definitely outnumbered and definitely a big battle there.
But yeah, you took the W, and it was worth it, bro.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. Regardless, just my last comments on that before we move on is, it's a very humbling and growing experience as an artist to participate in these battles. At the end of the day, I ended up having a new friend, Mike Ramirez, and definitely follow him and fucking dope ass artist as well. So that's all I got to say.
Yeah, follow both artists. You guys already know Zim, most of you. But if you don't know Mike, I mean Sim is not just chatting with Zim. Go down his page. Look at before he got it ventured off to doing slaps. Look at all his amazing work. I mean,
Thank
there's
you,
so
sir.
much stuff that I recently had to go back and look at his work because he blows me away when he does paintings out of the blue. I'm like, wait, I forgot you do paintings. You know what I mean? Because you've been
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
slaps. But that being said, check out Mike. Mike is Mr. Slaps. They call him Mr. Slaps for a reason because that's all he does, and he fucking kills it every time. But that
Yep.
being said, that's I guess that's let's move on to the next battle.
Next battle we have Street Cider versus Pelon Art. And the theme for this one was Thug Life.
Yep, it was Thug Life. Um, I don't know. It's just Street Cider is part of the Mac family. Belon Art is just he's just a friend from online artist, fellow artist. Uh, Street Cider hit me up, said, "Hey, I want to battle." I hit up Belon. I had hit up a lot of people. A lot of people were like, "Yeah, I'm down to battle." And then I would say, "Who are you battling?" They would ask me, and I would tell them we were battling, at Street Cider. And then they would not respond to me for some reason. They wouldn't hit me back up. It was funny, I guess. But Pelon said, "I got it. Let's do this." And I gave them both the theme Thug Life because I just if you look at the artwork, I felt it fit. Why is Optimus Prime trending? I don't know why, but we talked about him because of Zin's battle.
Yep.
Uh, that was a month ago. But anyways, So yeah, I gave them the theme, and they both turned in these slaps. The one on the left hand side is Street Siders. He is there a close up for the Street Siders?
For sure. Let's get into that.
So for Street Siders, right off the bat, it's my favorite rapper of all time, Mr. Tupac, R.I.P. Shakur. Uh, I just like his. He has a very his style of art is very he calls it street, but it's literally gallery quality. He paints. It's like the style characters. It's something you would see in a gallery, but he adds the street element into his artwork, and he straight brushes. He doesn't use I'm pretty sure he has markers and other stuff, but he's straight acrylic. He started doing oil recently. I love the shading. I love how it's not just blunt colors. I like the little collage in the back. Tupac, you could tell it's Tupac. It's not identical. It's his version of Tupac, but you can tell it's Tupac. The tattoo, it's a dope ass piece.
Yeah, for me, what caught me was once again the iconic Tupac. For me, it was mainly given away by the Thug Life tattoo, which was pretty cool. Shout out to the West Coast there. Very vibrant colors in the back. The overall style for me, like you said, it's very it's something with you fucking West Coasters. You know, you guys have this style that's very distinctive, and you guys could tell it's very cultural related, and has a bunch of West Coast ties to it. You know, so this piece to me screams West Coast, and that's pretty dope. That's what I liked about it. I don't think personally I voted on this, but I could be wrong.
I couldn't vote once again because I am the battle master. Battle master. I like that.
And any other things to say here? I mean, as far as like the colors, everything's dope. His shadowing's dope
It's pretty self-explanatory. It looks like a painting. It doesn't look like a slap, straight up.
for sure. I mean, the only reason you could tell it's a slap is because of these priority
Right.
labels, things in the back.
So, well, let's look at
And
Pelons.
at Pelon Art,
You want to start?
yeah. Long story short, Pelon Art. Obviously, it's way different styles than Street Cider here. Once again, it repeated again, almost like what happened with me versus Mike, where our competitors they came in with just a much cleaner piece overall. Uh, I, you know who took this one?
Yeah, it was Pelon.
Okay, so if he took it, then I would understand why. Just because for me, it's just mainly the angle here on how everything's three dimensional. You know, you got the clean lines, and definitely looks like he's popping out at you. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Clean lettering, you know what I mean? Uh, did a whole midnight background to it, and overall, yeah, just the actual angle of the character placement is, I think, is what appealed more to the viewers, and
Oh,
I think that's one of the major reasons why he won. You know.
no, I agree. My opinion, like, I think because it's a 228 battle, which is what we originally had. A lot of the people that voted are like actually 228 art, and this is a straight up slap. This is what you would see a character, especially if you look at outside artists that ventured off into 228 labels, they do their work on 228 labels. Uh, the original 228 graffiti slap art, whatever you want to call them, they do graffiti characters, which are very bold colors, very thick outline, and he in this picture has a combination of that, where he has some detail, he has the thickness, the white outline. It looks like thicker, and I think that's what gave him the edge. The theme was thug life, and he kind of played with the theme because the water. What is it? A water gun? It
It
looks like.
looks like a Nerf gun.
Oh yeah, the Nerf gun. So, and then the guy kind of looks more like a biker hippie, which is, I mean, yeah, they're rebels, but I think for me, I see why he won, but if you really want to base it off the theme, it had fun with the theme. I guess that's what I could say. He had fun with it and took it somewhere else, where Street Sider was straight up like, this is my version of Thug Life, and you know it's Thug Life because it's Tupac. He just said, I'm gonna have fun with it, and I think the people like that. I think that, and also too, one thing that I know, and I'm not trying to. Pelon is an incredible artist. Go check him out. What's his tag?
It's Pelon.art.
Pelon.art. Go check him out, man. Super dope artist. Super dope work. But that being said, Street Fighter has a grip of followers, and he didn't promote the battle because he said he wanted people to vote based off on the art. He didn't want to flex. So yeah, I hardly saw him from. Maybe he put it up once. So
You
that's
know,
another.
and that brings up a good point because when it comes down to like these type of battles, definitely flex your muscles, people. Definitely flex them. If you guys could get your viewers or your followers, um, it's what the hell are you doing?
Lexi, bro.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell? I'm
Show
looking
you some
down at me.
flexing, bro.
So yeah, for sure, man. Definitely flex your muscles, people. Definitely tell your followers. That's what it's all about, Not just for you as an artist to grow, but get your followers to interact more and show you that love, show you that support. There's nothing wrong with that. We do kindly ask that one vote per person, no spamming. But that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Vinny D
Sahab
is
said,
always flexing.
talk is cheap. Have you seen Vinny D's deadly combinations? Damn, I don't want to mess with him. He's a boxer. We should
Yeah,
get Vinny D a battle.
you should.
Um, but yeah, pretty much they he won. Pelon Art won. All credits to both artists. But
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I don't vote. I don't vote in these battles. But Pelon Art won, and much deserved. You could tell he didn't just do it in an hour. He worked on it. It's very.
yeah. So we got what they are. He says Street Fighter style, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got comments like that. Let's see. Dome Chicago voted for Pelon, but he said that they both killed it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
and
how it is.
these battles, people got to remember, and I know one thing, I heard it in a song, but, you know, as artists, we're sensitive about our shit. You know what I mean? But we
Yeah,
got to remember that these battles are really just to promote, to give ourselves a challenge, and they're for fun. And so I lately, like, I haven't had no people tripping. It's literally, hey, hell yeah, that was fun. And then I see people losing. Hey, no, I'm voting for your piece. No, I'm voting for your. That's what we want. We don't really want that cutthroat. Get cutthroat when you're doing the work, but when it comes down to the votes, it is what it is, man. It's
it definitely is what it is. The people who took the time, obviously, to come and participate and vote. Well, obviously, those are the people that we count. And like I said, mainly it's not a popularity vote by what so mean. It's more of just your art style. You got days when your art might appeal to certain people. You got days that it doesn't, and especially if you're going up against others, then you really don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Like I always say, never underestimate your opponent. Um, so definitely always try to give it your all, and we move on from there.
Yeah. One little simple thing I gotta say and tell everybody: this is pretty new. It's pretty new. It's been going for what, less than a month, or no,
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
almost going on a month and a half. And we've been having last 2 weeks I kind of overdid myself with too many battles, and as a battle master, I made a lot of mistakes promoting the battles. And then we had, which I don't even know if I should talk about it, but we had something that never has happened in the 6, 7 battles we've had. We had someone spam the votes.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
That
And
was
yeah, and like I said, spamming's not gonna get you anywhere. Simply because it's like, hey, I might have a good piece, and I don't need people to spam, or I might have a what I think might be a shitty piece, and spamming would come into play. But this is, I mean, that's neither my opinions on whatever happened, but this is this one vote per person, and that's how it is, man. This ain't fucking politics. This ain't real life politics where y'all could spam your votes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
also spamming the vote. Joke D is basically, long story short, we had a battle that got canceled mid battle. Someone went ahead and had I'm not saying the artist, but someone went ahead and they had a big page of like with 60,000 followers, and they literally said spam this battle and vote for this person. Fine, if you want to flex and you have a friend, or even if it's not your friend, we can't stop that. Every vote's gonna count. Like that's we say promote, it's gonna count. But when the people that are spamming are voting 4 times gapped out, and then they come back and I delete their votes just to leave, because it's one vote. That's what we make it in every battle now. It's one vote per person, but they kept voting, and it was hundred. It was like not hundreds, but it was like
Oh yeah,
20.
you got it. It
It
got
was a
it to
lot.
about 200. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 200 votes, and out of those 200 votes, some people had 6 votes. So when I'm trying to, like, this is for fun. When the battle's over, I gotta go ahead and not make sure I'm not double counting that person, because that could be like Zimmer, all right, and then I go down 10 votes, and I'm like Zimmer. Wait, did he vote? Then I gotta go back up the. I'm not gonna deal with that. So it's one vote per person. But he does that, then they bullshit. Yeah, so yeah, if they spam, that's you're right, Joe. People can get, you could have friends promote you, have your friends ask, hey, their followers to vote for Joke, to vote for Bruce, whatever. But if they start voting 10 times in a row or gapping out 20 votes, that's not gonna fly. And
Yeah.
I was deleting and deleting the people's votes until I finally found out that someone spammed the vote, and I postponed the battle, and I just declared both winners. And that didn't go through. Someone got butthurt.
Yeah.
Someone got really upset.
And at the end of the day, it's like this. We can't stop you if you guys want bragging rights and you guys want to brag about it. By all means, go ahead and brag. But this, at the end of the day, is one. It's a fun thing. It's one. It's supposed to be fun. Two, it's gonna be a way for you to grow as an artist. Even if you don't understand that fact now, eventually down the line, you will. Three, it's a great way to go ahead and network, promote yourself, and meet new people, meet new artists. Like I said, me personally, Mike Ramirez, never heard of him before I battled him, but once I did, definitely awesome artist, and I did give him a follow. And from here in time there, I try to promote his shit. So pretty good stuff, and that's what it should be about. You
And
get, like Bruce said,
one thing I learned about this is, I'm not even going to go into details, but I actually blocked that artist, the one that I ended up figuring some things out, and he was mad, and then he wanted to post the battle on his story, because he goes, well, no, I want to find out who won. And I'm like, it's not that serious, bro. Just let it go, or I could reschedule it for another day. And no, and I said, okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna stop you from posting the battle on your page, but let the other artists know you're gonna do that. He goes, why do I have to do that? It was a blind battle. I go, no, because that artist agreed to battle on Monstrous Art Clan. You agreed to battle on Monstrous Art Clan. He didn't agree for you to take it for your personal ego to put it on your page where your followers are gonna vote. That makes no sense. And
yeah.
the guy hit him up and said, "Hey man, I don't want. I agreed to battle on the Mac IG. I don't want to battle on your page for your ego. The battle's over." The guy got mad and still went ahead and did it. You know,
You know,
so
and at the end of the day, I mean, you know, it's everyone's ego, and I understand that. You know, I understand. I mean, I don't know if this guy was a young cat or not, but at the end of the day, I mean,
and this is the thing, we can't control that. If another artist wants to go ahead and do some, I'm not even gonna talk shit, but if an artist wants to go ahead and they're not happy with the way the battle ended and they want to go ask their followers, who do you think won, and make another battle, that's like crossing that. I mean, out of respect, all I said is I can't stop you from doing that. Let the other artist know you're gonna do that though, out of respect.
for
And they
sure.
got in, he got blocked too. Long story short is this is for fun, guys. I'm gonna make it from the beginning of people when they hit me up to battle. I'm gonna let them know straight up. This is for fun, man. We don't want insults. Comments also. There's comments that have been posted where they're talking shit about one of the other artists' work. We want your vote, and if you want to criticize or give the reason why you like the art, but if you're gonna sit there and say, "Man, hands down, that other fucking painting is whack," you're gonna get blocked or deleted. I'm not. I don't want nothing like that. You could be critical and you could give your opinion why you think the art's better, but I'm not gonna let you shit on an artist and insult.
Yeah, and if you definitely got if you got negative things to say, then definitely DM them. There's no reason why everyone should see. You know what I'm saying?
Because we want to
Um,
keep this fun, right, Zim?
damn right. But that
Well,
being said, man, we got about 18, 20 minutes left in the show. Let's see if we can knock out at least two more battles.
let's speed it up. Let's speed it up.
So this is battle number 6. On this battle, we had Call Me Dreads versus Rod Quinn.
Ooh.
And this battle was fucking. This was hard, man. This was definitely a hard one. I think I voted on this one.
It's a mixed
And
MMA battle too, right? It's a mixed media battle.
yeah, so this is the first. This is one of the first blind battles, I think.
There was no theme. It was just you either bring what you have or make something new. No rules on canvas or mixed media. You could do whatever you want. It's the first blind battle, yeah, we've had.
Yeah, so blind battles. Long story short, blind battles are one artist without telling anyone gives us your best piece. Artists too send in your best piece, and then we put these pieces both up against each other at that time. There's no, like our Bruce said, no theme, no 228s. It could be whatever. It could be new work. It could be old work. It's just your best piece versus somebody else's best piece. And this was the first of its kind. So right here, we definitely see that. We see two different styles, two different pieces, totally different from one another. And let's go ahead and look into Rod Quinn, or actually, Call Me Dreads first. His first came up. So Call Me Dreads. This piece here is, to me, it looks like some sort of like plywoods and stuff, but it's dope. Um, at the end of the day, I don't know what it is. Looks like some crazy creatures, but I love the details. Love the way they sync. You know, three boards. Uh, fucking, it's just crazy. You know, the blends here, the purples, the reds. Awesome technique. Great splash on the blood effect there on the teeth. Uh, Pretty insane creature. Very original.
And
Definitely a dope piece.
it's three canvases, huh?
Yeah, it looks like that. I don't know if they're canvas or if they're like plywood or something, but it's
Yeah, it
three
kind of
three
does look
pieces.
like, yeah, it could be plywood.
So
Um, no, go ahead, bro. My bad.
yeah, so Call Me Dreads right here definitely snapped and definitely sent in one of its top pieces here, and that's exactly what we want from these type of battles.
Um, straight up, I love this piece. If I told Dreads if he never sells it, and I get my own spot, I want to purchase it. It's so simple, but yet so like it's alive. It looks like it's alive. Uh, the detail you could see like it's moving. The eyeballs, the blood splatter. It's not just red. The way it fades off. It's just cool, man. It's I like simple stuff, but simple stuff that says, "Hey, this is bad fucking ass." You know, like I don't know, bro. I love this piece. I love Dred's work. He's into the horror genre, but he also does Disney characters, believe it or not. And he doesn't do them bloody. He does, but not all of them. I give him mad props on this piece, man.
Yeah, mad props. And I mean, like this whole fucking, doing it off the screen. This does nothing for the actual work. If you guys definitely go to Monsters Art Clan or hit up at Call Me Dreads. And you'll definitely see all the little details in the work, like underneath the eyes, the wrinkles. I mean, hopefully I could try to do it some justice, but man, this piece, as sick as it looks on screen, I 1,000% will look a lot doper in real life. I could guarantee you that.
If you want to go ahead and start talking about the other one, give me a second. I'll be back.
Sure. On this one, this was the opponent at Rod Quinn, RODDQUINN. Rod Quinn. So this piece here, I don't know what type of bird this is, but his piece was very colorful, totally different style than Call Me Dreads here. On this one, I think I actually went ahead and voted for Rod Quinn, and simply because of the shades used here in this prism-like or mirror-like type of style that he used here on the feathers. Very detailed, extremely detailed, down to all these little fine things here. Everything right underneath his thing. Like his cheeks, I guess, And most of all, simply just because of the work, I don't know what it was. It looks like a mixture between maybe marker, colored pencil. So whatever it is, definitely executed this one correctly with the wonderful brightness and vibrant colors.
Sorry,
and no, you're good. And that's what attracted me to this one. So me personally, I gave Rod Quinn the vote on this one. But like I said, it's just so hard to pick, two different styles, both fucking awesome pieces. So it's very hard. And this is cool.
Real quick, I'll break down Rod Quinn's, which is, what can I say? He's fun fact. Joe DT. He's the main head of BKI, Big Kids Inc. Graffiti. What the fuck? Graffiti. Artist crew. We have. They do a little bit. We do a little bit of everything. I'm part of the crew too. Rod Quinn is a fucking savage. Look him up. Look up his work. What's his tag? At Rod Quinn?
His tag is at Rod Quinn.
Long story short, there's nothing to say that I could give you detail. Just look at the work, man. It's fucking highly detailed. And he's a mixed media artist. He uses colored pencils, markers, paint. He uses everything. And his fucking work it's out of hand. I love both pieces. Like, my style preference is dreads, but I can't hate on that shit is technically fucking sound. I understand why you voted for him.
Call Me Dreads as well.
Yes. If you love horror, if you love clowns, and if you like some Disney, give him a follow, man. He's not only a Mac member, but he's actually a good homie of mine too. I got mad love for the guy.
So, just a little bit more of his artwork stuff, Sick piece right here. Very
that
clean
was supposed
work
to be
as well.
for the battle, but the guy never turned in his piece.
Oh, this one here, yeah, I remember that.
The guy never turned in his piece. Oh yeah, Dread. Also, he's actually. I'll probably post it later when I get it. He actually made me a custom hockey mask with the Misfit skull, the Crimson Ghost on it. Fucking fire! I gotta pay him tomorrow.
There you go. And that's it, guys. That was battle number 6.
You said the winner, right?
No, on this one, the winner here, I think, was Rod Quinn.
No. The winner was Dreads.
Oh, the winner was Dreads?
Yeah, he's undefeated.
Oh, yeah, the winner came out to be Dreads. There you go.
That's his first battle that he won with us. And it was fucking close. It was also another close battle, but towards the last 2 hours, votes kept coming in. Promotion is key, man.
Yeah, definitely. Promotion is key. That's why I keep telling you guys, definitely take in flex as much as you can.
Joke,
On some of
joke,
these, there was really no
comments.
crazy comments. Just besides mine, I said Wicked Battle, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is just very, very clean work, um, and that's it.
Want to go into the next battle? Do we have time?
And yeah, about 9.5 minutes. Let's
Oh, we could
speed through
definitely
this.
break it down. How many battles have we done so far?
3.
All right, let's get the fourth one in there, and then we can wrap it up.
The fourth one here. Oh shit, we got
Ooh,
K
shit, I don't even
underscore.
remember
Yeah, we got K underscore comic underscore kid versus Joke DT. Definitely go back and check out Chatting with Zim if you guys haven't on YouTube. We got a dope ass interview by the homie Joke DT. So here we go. This one's theme. What was this? Artist. So this was another MMA mixed media.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is where obviously they both sent 2 dope ass pieces already done or new that they created, and they go up against each other. The fun thing about these is that you never know what you're gonna go and battle up against. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
Both artists. Well, actually, Joke. He hit me up, said that he's down to battle, and I'm like, damn, I can't. He's my guy. He's the main head of BKI, and he's literally part of the Mac family. I can't just get him any artist to battle. You know, he does stencil work. He also paints. He makes slaps. He draws. He does canvas paintings. He uses spray cans. He uses paint brushes. The the stencils, cutting down a fucking stencil. He designs the stencil. It takes fucking almost sometimes 8-10 hours to make a stencil, if not more. And the guy is a fucking hustler. So when he told me he wanted to battle, I needed to find someone with that same mentality. And I've been low key been watching K Comic Kid, and let me tell you, this young guy is a fucking hustler. But not only his hustle, he's a fucking incredible artist. I mean, his art really fits into my style of art. He does a lot of that like twisted, gruesome zombie, but with really bright colors. Basically, hits like a darker media. He does a lot of like pop art and just twisted like Disney characters and whatnot. And he makes T-shirts, he makes sweaters, he makes hats. I believe he makes paintings and stickers. So, and he's a hustler. So I said, this is the guy. I hit him up. I'm like, do you want to battle Joke? He said, say less. And that's how the battle got started.
So let's go ahead and break it down. My point on this piece here, just speaking with Joke, you know, and just knowing that he works with a lot of stencils and just being part of that graffiti world back when I used to be younger. I used to be more into graffiti, man. So I definitely know how stencils work, and they're fucking tough, bro. They definitely take some time, and it's definitely an art within itself. Especially with Joke. Joke loves to add a lot of detail, which I noticed. Which
It's not just a regular stencil. It's
not at all. So he adds a lot of detail. Joke, you add a lot of detail, and I think I gave you the vote on this one, simply because just knowing all of that, and then the colors that went into it, the way it came out, the end result was amazing. So definitely went ahead and got my vote on this one, if I remember correctly. And that's my 2 cents on this one. Go ahead, Bruce.
Where can I start? First of all, this is not just the stencil that it's like literally he picked the new Joker and then he picked the old Joker, but the old Joker wearing the bank robber mask. Like that shit is hard. That's one of the best parts of the movie where they're just killing each other off. You know?
Oh, yeah.
That just shows Heath Ledger's psychopath, conniving, plotting, criminal. And it's just you can tell right away, it's not just the stencil. He goes in there and touches things up with brushes. and he adds detail. And this shit's a fucking beautiful painting, man. I can't say, and it's a big piece. I actually was the proud owner of one of Joke's paintings. Unfortunately, I lost it in the divorce. Long story
Oh
short,
man.
whatever. Yeah. I love his work, man. I love his work, and he's a good fucking person, and he's a veteran, and I support veterans. But that shit was fire, bro. When he told me I want to use this, I'm like, God damn. But then, if you want to move to the next one, K Comic Kid turned in this fire. Lately I've become more of a painter with acrylics, but I love markers, I love pencils, I love line work, I love paper. Uh, this shit is fire as fuck, man. This shit is fire as fuck. I mean, I guess I'll break it down.
Yeah, go
I,
for it.
that drippy, melting kind of zombie theme going down, but at the same time, the colors are so like happy. So it's this shit's fun, and you can see all the detail he put in it. I mean, this, all due respect to my boy Jokes, this one gave him a little bit of it gave him a run for his money. It's very technical. It's a pop piece, but I like it. I think it's dope, bro. You don't like it?
I have to disagree on that one, bro.
Really?
Yeah, on this one, I'm coming in not knowing who K Comic Kid is. Even to this day, I still haven't really checked out his work, just from what I
Yeah.
showed you here. This piece, it's I thought it, compared to Joke's piece, I thought this was a more simplistic piece. I definitely like the whole drip effect, very
Yeah.
very trippy mushrooms. But honestly, in my personal point, it's not that I'm being biased. I just didn't think seeing K Comics pieces, right here on this page, I think something like this would have been doper. He
Hmm. Oh
This
no,
is
he
one of the
definitely had better pieces. No, and that being said, I didn't vote. I'll tell you right now, I would have voted for Joke's piece. It's just but I respect K Comic Pit's piece. But like you said, and he has better work than that. That's what he chose to turn in. It was a blind battle. But yeah, I don't know. I feel that yes, he could have probably turned in something a little better. I still like that piece though. I think that piece is dope.
yeah. I mean, don't get my words twisted.
Yeah.
Anybody, I'm not saying he's whack by any means. He's not. Uh, I just think that when you're battling pieces, and this is a prime example, that you better bring and turn in your best piece. I personally, just from seeing his other work, is what I'm trying to say is I think he could
Yeah.
have handed something else. This was obviously a case where it looks like he might have underestimated Joke or his opponent, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to sell yourself short. You definitely want to go in and turn in your best work, especially for the blind battles. If this
Yeah.
was more of a theme battle, then who knows? But blind versus blind, Joe definitely got my vote for the win. Um, and right here we have some comments. We have uh, A is Isles Life. It says it's a battle between extreme technical style versus spray stencil. I don't think this is technical style at all. So
Hmm.
I,
That guy,
don't want to.
I had to hit him up because that guy was getting out of pocket.
Yeah,
He was,
don't mean to
yeah.
like he. I don't know about him, but don't mean to disrespect his style. But I don't think this is technical at all. Um, just saying that. Uh, let's see. What else? Oh, and that was pretty much it. That was pretty much everything else. But the winner on this piece here
Was dope.
was, yeah. There we go. Joke definitely took that on up.
It was a big margin too.
Yeah, and we got about a minute left, if that, Bruce.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
pretty
was
much 4 battles, right?
let's close. Yeah, 4 battles. Let's close it out, man. Anything else you want to say?
Just this week, I think there might be 1 or 2 battles this week. I gotta catch up. I gotta do more art. Um, Yeah, I just I'm gonna take a break because believe it or not, it takes a lot, man.
Yeah, I bet.
It takes a lot. So I think I'm only gonna have. I might do a friendly battle with the homie TJ Marzart. We still haven't really broke it down. I think